Get ready to rev your engines and dive into the mesmerizing world of Lamborghini. In this captivating video, we will take you on a thrilling journey through the remarkable rise of Lamborghini and its rich history. From its humble origins to becoming an automotive icon, you will discover the passion, innovation, and sheer determination that propelled Lamborghini to greatness. Buckle up and join us as we uncover the untold stories and showcase the breathtaking evolution of these Italian masterpieces. Don't miss out on this extraordinary exploration of the rise of Lamborghini, the epitome of automotive excellence. Similar to many visionary pioneers, Enzo Ferrari possessed a demanding, proud, and spirited personality. Interestingly enough, it was precisely this explosive combination of traits that ultimately led to the creation of Ferrari's greatest competitor. Just like Enzo Ferrari, the narrative of Lamborghini brings us to the tranquil town of Inacio di Cento in the northern Italian region of Emilia-Romagna. It was there that Antonio and Evelina Lamborghini, humble grape farmers, raised their son Ferruccio amidst their family vineyards. Ferruccio, born in 1916, right in the midst of World War I, not only inherited the astrological sign of Taurus, but also a hopeful and ambitious spirit. However, like many impoverished Italians in the early 20th century, he faced a critical decision: to adhere to traditional farming or venture into the realm of factories and industry. For Ferruccio, the path was clear. His fascination with machines was insatiable, often drawing him to his father's garage. This deep-rooted passion led him to pursue studies in mechanics, and by 1935, he felt confident enough to establish his own workshop. Unfortunately, his civilian life was abruptly disrupted when he was conscripted into the Royal Italian Air Force in 1940 as a mechanic stationed on the Greek island of Rhodes. Through his service, Ferruccio gained invaluable experience in salvaging and repurposing old machinery, setting the stage for his future endeavors. In 1943, following Italy's surrender, a German group forcefully seized control of the garrison and expelled their former allies. While Ferruccio had the option to leave, he made the decision to remain as a civilian and, with German permission, establish his own workshop. Despite the Germans' admiration for Lamborghini's technical prowess, 1945 marked the arrival of the Allied forces. They took everyone in the garrison as prisoners, but upon witnessing Ferruccio's exceptional skills, they enlisted him to repair their vehicles for a year before finally allowing him to return home in 1946. Upon his return to Italy, Ferruccio briefly opened another workshop before being struck by a brilliant idea. Drawing on his experience with both Allied and Axis vehicles, he recognized that post-war Italy would require increased agricultural production to rebuild the nation. His plan was to utilize the surplus military equipment commissioned by Mussolini's government. In late 1947, Ferruccio founded his first company with just 3 mechanics and 2,000 lira in initial capital. Taking advantage of the excess military equipment sold by the government-owned company ARAR, he modified an old British Morris engine to run on affordable diesel fuel instead of costly petrol. This groundbreaking achievement resulted in the creation of the first Carioca tractors, unveiled on February 3, 1948, which quickly gained popularity throughout Italy. The success of the design led Ferruccio to establish a second company, Lamborghini Trattori, hiring for additional workers requiring a factory in Cento. He secured a loan of 10 million lira, backed by his family's grape farm, to purchase hundreds of Morris, Perkins, and Dodge engines from ARAR. Ferruccio also entered the prestigious endurance race Mille Miglia, driving his modified Fiat Topolino, but retired from racing after crashing into a restaurant. Despite the setback, his company thrived, employing 30 people by 1950 and producing over 200 tractors annually. The demand grew, prompting Ferruccio to purchase land and construct a new factory in 1951. That same year, Lamborghini introduced the L33 tractor, which benefited greatly from government subsidies offered to farmers using domestically built machinery. With a deal signed with Motoren Werke Mannheim for their diesel engines, Lamborghini achieved full independence in tractor production. The new factory produced its inaugural tractor in 1956, and Ferruccio streamlined engine designs across 3 horsepower tiers. Additionally, he traveled to the United States to acquire heating and air conditioning technologies. By the early 1960s, Lamborghini's tractor factory boasted a workforce of 400 employees, producing up to 30 tractors per day. During this time, the company achieved significant milestones, including the development of air-cooled tractor engines and conceptual designs for helicopters, although these concepts were never approved by the government. In 1961, Ferruccio introduced a separate oil heater factory, and his financial success prompted him to indulge in his passion for sports cars. As a knowledgeable mechanic, Ferruccio was highly critical of engineering flaws he found in the cars he owned, including Alfa Romeos, Maseratis, a Jaguar E-Type, a Mercedes-Benz, and several Ferraris. The Ferraris in particular caught his attention, but he deemed them excessively noisy with a minimalistic interior. He was particularly frustrated by their frequent clutch breakdowns. Fed up with the repair bills, Ferruccio personally confronted Enzo Ferrari in Modena about the clutch issues. Enzo dismissed him and advised him to stick to driving tractors, which Ferruccio saw as a challenge. Aware of the lucrative opportunities in the Grand Tour industry, Ferruccio established an automobile factory near San Agata in 1963, founding Automobili Lamborghini as a response to Ferrari. The emblem of the brand, a bull, was chosen to represent Ferruccio's astrological sign and his fascination with bullfighting. This formidable creature perfectly symbolized Lamborghini as it charged forward, achieving significant milestones year after year. The first working Lamborghini, the GT350, was created in 1964 with the assistance of engineer PAOLO STANZANI. It showcased impressive technology, including a V12 engine, 5-speed transmission, 4-wheel disc brakes, and 4-wheel independent suspension. Developing the GT350 was not without challenges, as its prototype suffered from design flaws, notably the engine not fitting within the car's body panels. Ferruccio's solution was to fill the compartment with bricks and keep the lid closed during the auto show. Despite these initial setbacks, the GT350 was hailed as a technical masterpiece, earning acclaim from both critics and customers. In 1966, Lamborghini introduced the 400 GT and the groundbreaking Euro P400, which established the rear mid-engine layout as a standard for high-performance cars, a design still utilized today. The Miura was initially developed as a street racing vehicle by a team of engineers led by Marcello Gandini, who kept the project secret from Ferruccio due to his aversion to building race cars based on his own racing incident in 1948. When Ferruccio discovered the design, he was charmed enough to proceed with it but maintained his no racing policy. The Espada and the Islero 400 GT, introduced in 1968, became enduring classics for Lamborghini. The company continued to thrive, unveiling renowned models like the Contact LP500, the Euroco P250, and the Yarama 400 GTS. However, the 1970s brought challenging times for Lamborghini. The global stock market crash of 1973, following the abolishment of the Bretton Woods system, and the oil embargo by UAPEC led to a severe automotive industry crisis due to increased fuel prices. In addition, Lamborghini Trattori faced setbacks when a deal to supply 5,000 tractors to Bolivia was cancelled following the 1971 coup. Despite Ferruccio's efforts to salvage his various enterprises, including finding buyers for unsold tractors and relocating the oil heater factory to Nigeria, he was forced to sell shares of Lamborghini to external investors to avoid bankruptcy. The crisis took a toll on Ferruccio, leading to his retirement amidst widespread strikes. In 1973, he sold the Trattori business to another Italian tractor manufacturer. A year later, he sold his remaining 49% stake in Automobili Lamborghini to a Swiss businessman, René Leimer. A friend of René Leimer acquired the remaining 51% of Automobili Lamborghini, hoping to revive the brand. Despite their efforts, they were unsuccessful, and the company was eventually forced into liquidation. In 1980, the Italian government sold Lamborghini to the Mimran brothers, French entrepreneurs with significant sugarcane plantations and flour mills in Africa. The brothers had ambitious plans to renovate Lamborghini facilities and assemble a new team of engineers, but they exceeded their budget and had to sell the company. In 1987, Lamborghini came under the ownership of Chrysler, who aimed to import the luxury brand into the United States. However, after less than 5 years, Lamborghini was still not profitable, leading Chrysler to sell it to an Indonesian conglomerate. The Indonesians managed to partially restore the brand, and in 1996, Lamborghini achieved a modest profit of $120,000. Unfortunately, in 1998, the Asian financial crisis prompted another sale of Lamborghini. This time, Ferdinand Piëch of Volkswagen, who had also acquired Bentley and Bugatti, became the buyer. Under Volkswagen's guidance, Lamborghini underwent significant restructuring, allowing it to regain its position in the luxury sports car market. To meet the challenges of the 21st century, Lamborghini has actively marketed its brand and invested heavily in material research and development. They have diversified their car offerings to cater to a wider range of budgets, although even their entry-level prices remain out of reach for the average consumer. The Gallardo, produced for 10 years, emerged as the pinnacle of success for modern Lamborghini, with over 14,000 units sold, making it their most popular design to date. In 2015, Lamborghini experienced its best year in history, with sales surpassing 3,000 cars compared to just over 2,500 in the previous year. They have continued to manufacture notable models like the Urus SUV concept and the Huracan, the successor to the Gallardo. It seems that Lamborghini's period of frequent ownership changes has come to an end, at least for now. However, it is evident that if Ferruccio could witness his company's current state, he would be pleased to see Lamborghini once again challenging Ferrari in the luxury sports car market. And that's a wrap for today's video. We hope you enjoyed learning about the incredible facts and stories we shared on our channel. If you're hungry for more amazing knowledge, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any of our latest videos. Until next time, stay curious, keep learning, and be amazed by the world around you.